I heard a podcast just recently with Reed Hastings, who is the founder and CEO of Netflix. And he described culture really simply as they're the behaviors that get you promoted and the behaviors that get you fired. Right? And he was being interviewed by Ben Horowitz, and he wrote his book on culture was called What You Do Is Who You Are, which was, again, it was focused on behaviors and actions. It's nothing to do with perks. It's nothing to do with values. It's not to do with office layout. It's what behaviors are rewarded and what behaviors are punished. What do you people do when no one's looking because they think this is going to make them more successful in the organization? I really like that as the definition of culture, because where it goes is it means you can actually really influence that. A lot of people say, oh, culture is really hard to change. And it is hard to change. But if you can take, if it's about behaviors, what gets rewarded and what doesn't, then you can start to overtly do that, right? And if you, as a leader, overtly reward certain behaviors and overtly negatively reward, have the consequences to certain behaviors, you send a message very quickly about what the culture needs to be while you're leading a particular organization. And I think then that's where trust comes in, which we haven't talked about, because for me, trust is built on consistency between words and actions. And therefore it's fundamental to building the culture. Because if you say culture is the behaviors, then trust is about you saying you're going to reward certain behaviors and then actually rewarding those behaviors. And you're saying you're not going to stand for other behaviors and then actually not standing for behaviors. And that's where the trust becomes absolutely critical to building the culture.